Hi, this is Lonny Donut Duster and the Duster Stash. As you can see, it's holding up really nice today. Used a combination of the Stash Salt Competition Wax and also Firehouse combination of tacky and some dark wax that I had left over. So it's held up really nice, and it would probably, as our good friend Matt is currently doing, I'd probably make a pretty good tacky-thon right now if I wanted it to. But I tend to like to take the wax out at the end of each day and not use it more than one day. So, but that also offers some great styling opportunities. So how do we deal with this when we have a lot of wax? The first piece of advice is to get yourself a good wax remover. This one from Vintage Grooming, Night Fury, is the best I know of. So this is where I would definitely start. For this video, though, I'm actually out of Night Fury, and I filled this with a combination of jojoba and sweet almond oil just to help break down the wax while I'm traveling, and until I can replenish my wax remover with Night Fury, because that is my favorite. Now, I am heavily waxed, and you know, the wax remover will cut through that. I have no questions about that. I'm going to shake this up. I'm going to put a little in the dropper, and I'm going to untighten the lid. But first, I'm going to put a little heat on it just to soften it up so I'm not pulling at the hairs as I'm going through it. So I'll show you how I do that. Especially at the ends. That's where the buildup is heaviest. I'll go ahead and do this side. Okay, so you can see how that's already fanned it out quite a bit. I'm going to clean my comb. Now, I've seen oil applied to mustaches in different ways. I know Bob will do it like this and then rub it in. I've seen some apply it right like that so it gets on the skin. What I do is I just put some on my comb, and then I take that part of the comb and brush it through, or comb it through like that. So you see how well that's going through, and I'll do the other side. Okay, so I will typically have a lot of wax residue left on the comb. After I do that, I'm going to do one more application of oil. Like I said, I've used quite a bit today. Okay, so you know, there's still quite a bit of wax in there, and as I've heard Bob say, you know, let it set about half hour before you shower or bathe, and then use a good beard wash to help get it out and get it clean. I really like this beard wash from Mountaineer brand, and this is the Timber fragrance, but they have a variety of fragrances and very, very reasonably priced. So the other thing, I guess the final thing that I'd like to do now that I have it loosened up a little bit is kind of show you a couple styling techniques that I use. I tend to use a lot of heat. It's not highly recommended, but I also use quite a bit of oil in my wax at night and other times, so I really don't have a problem with split ends or breakage of the hairs. But in general, suggest using a diffuser using it on the cool setting, or not using a lot of heat. So I like to go like this first, get those hairs under, and then I like to come around it, and depending on the length of your mustache, you may be able to do this or not. I used to do this with a smaller brush, and then the other one that I do is like this. So you see how that kind of fans it out like that? I do that on this side. Okay, so you see how we've gone from a tight curl to what I call more of a natural fanned style, and I've actually given these styles names. So the first one we called the Elliot. It was kind of the tight, flattened, not a lot of, if any, loose hairs. And then I call this the Duster, where it's more of a fanned flip style. And this is actually my go-to style that I tend to go to. But there's still quite a bit of wax in this, so it will harden up, and I could probably wear it like this all day as well. I hope that's been helpful, and if you have any other questions or would like to see any other styling techniques, let me know. But hope you all have a blessed day. Take care.